What's up guys, Chou here, and today we have another ranked gameplay featuring Ruby, Saber and Diggie. We are playing in a trio, and we have Layla and Akai on our team as well. So we're not too happy about the Layla pick, but the Akai pick is fine. And here we want to feature Ruby, simply because when you have a Layla on your team, which is no mobility marksman whatsoever, you need some extra CC, which is kind of why we have Diggie, we have Akai, we have Ruby, and Saber in some ways can actually appeal for Layla as well. Enemy team, they have a much better team comp than us, because they have Grok, the fucking OP tank still, and Hilda, which is really good for just, you know, pursuing our poor marksman Layla. So it doesn't look to be an easy game for us, because it seems like they're just gonna dominate us. We're just deleting our marksman early on, and we'll have really no chance to fight back until the very until the very end probably. But of course, if we get to the late game, we should be okay, because we have a carry, which is our marksman Layla. And then here looks like some fight is going on. Hilda has used execute, and Panda has jumped in again, so he's gonna die for that. Hilda has used execute trying to kill me as well, and fortunately I am able to survive. And enemy team has 2 mages and a Hayabusa, so that means in the late game, if we drag this game long enough, our marksmen should be able to dominate, because they don't have actual CC whatsoever. They don't have a stun for our marksmen.
Turtle resurrecting soon.
So the key of this game is to prolong it as long as we can, so that Layla can get farmed and basically let her carry for us. Here, just checking the bush if there's anyone there. Turns out Cyclops has already left, and it seems like Layla has encountered Cyclops in the bush, and the Kagura is there as well. Good thing Layla has backed off at this moment. Looks like Grok is intending to take this minion right here, but he is on his own. But well, he's still attacking enemy anyway, so we're gonna let him off this time. Grok has used charge, which is a really horrible one, because he only got me, and I'll be alright. So now we know that Grok doesn't have ultimate. We should be able to engage if we find the right opportunity. And we managed to get 2 people into our turret. Unfortunately, we don't have enough damage, because apparently this Akai is not level 4 yet, which is quite sad, I think. But it's alright, as long as no one dies at this point, we should be able to even out at this sooner or later. As you can see, I'm building this Boots of Tranquility on Ruby, simply because I just want the mana to be able to spam. I mean, a lot of you say that, a lot of people say, Ruby already has a lot of mana. I mean, but if you have 40% cooldown reduction, if you don't, you might still run out of mana if you keep spamming, right? So with my build, I'm going for full cooldown reduction. Bloodlust X, Dominance Eyes, Oracle coming up, giving me 35% cooldown reduction, and then plus my I think I'm using Roamer Emblem. It's gonna give me extra 5%, which makes it up to 40% cooldown reduction, which is pretty good. It allows me to fire my first ability every 2.7 seconds, second ability every about 3 seconds afterwards. And my ultimate comes in at around 15 seconds, which is pretty good. At this point, we're still playing very passive because we haven't found an opportunity to engage, and Layla has managed to kill Cyclops with the help of Saber, which is pretty good. But now Hayabusa has left the wave to our tower to defend. And there's always a threat of the split pushing when there's a Hayabusa on the enemy team. We're all playing very passive at this moment. Diggie is going back because Diggie is out of mana, and so Akai and I are just taking the jungle.
A beast or a man?
Once again, we see the Kagura, Hilda, and Grok are back, so we're gonna move back if we can, because we don't really want to engage. Because we don't have enough damage, frankly speaking, in our lane. We have a lot of CC, but we don't have damage. And this is a horrible ultimate by Akai, so I don't want to engage there because we'll just all die, because Grok's gonna free out us, and Kagura's gonna out us as well, and we're gonna die. Grok seems to be very low, but he's still a tank. And here you see Grok has landed our ultimate. I have missed my hope, unfortunately. But Grok and Hilda are really low. Hilda has the regen. Grok is really low. We're unable to get a kill on the Grok. But it's okay. We're not gonna risk our lives for it. And we saw that Hilda is still in the bush. Just to regen.
Your team destroyed a turret.
At this point, I don't really want to engage in a daring situation because I don't have my Bloodlust axe yet. Kagura looks like she wants to steal the book, or the river crab, and she actually did, which is pretty. Actually, Grok got it, which is pretty sad. Here I managed to hook. So this Akai apparently doesn't know what he's doing, and he pushed them all the way instead of pushing them to our turret. Which leads me to my next point, that they should nerf Akai. There are a lot of people just using Akai because he's so strong, but the fact of the matter is they don't really know how to use it. So now, once I got my two first items, which is Bloodlust Axe and Boost of Tranquility, here I can convert my mana to health, literally. And plus, because I get this mana regen, 20 mana regen every 5 seconds, it's just gonna help me convert almost unlimited mana. And you see this Akai? Oh my god. During this game we're so tilted, right? But this Akai is so bad. His ultimate never really did shit at all. Never did anything. All he did was to do something counterproductive, pushing them away, wasting his ultimate when he could have just pushed them to our turret if the timing was right. But he just, oh well. That's basically 90% of the Akai players on there. They are really bad. And plus, just want to mention that the 90% of these Akai players, most of them don't even play tank in the first place, and they're only playing Akai because Akai is so easy to play, right? So Kagura in the bush, but of course we can't really catch Kagura because her mobility is really too high. Here you see we see Kagura and Cyclops in the bush. Unfortunately, my team's not here, so I'm just gonna use my skills, get some regen, and we have to back off again. Layla is hiding in the bush because she's afraid that someone might come over. And now I think I'm going back to the bottom lane, using my first skill on the Lord just to get some lifesteal back. And here, Akai actually managed to get a decent ult, I guess, but he was interrupted. Well, I mean, I'm saying decent ult, at least he didn't push people away, right? It's an improvement from pushing people away to trying to push them to the team, but I was hoping that he could push someone onto a wall. we got a kill onto Grok, even though it wasn't very ideal. But just remember that Grok is very tanky, but his tankiness is not so much once he's away from a wall. And here you see my next item will be Dominance Ice because of the cooldown reduction, and plus it gives me some extra mana. And you can see that now with my boost of Tranquility, and I'm just literally just sitting on a pile of mana that I can use just to convert to health whenever I wish to, and I can spam my skills whenever I want, which is really crucial in games where, for example, if you're playing against a Lancelot, Hayabusa, or you're playing against Fanny, you really need that change CC, and you can't just afford to have land 1 CC skill because that's not enough for you to stun them, and like they'll just get away with it.
Our turret is under attack.
And here just clearing the way. Looks like this Hilda is showing no respect at all. And this Akai has failed his ultimate once again, so unable to get a kill onto Hilda. It's really sad because there are so many opportunities, right, to get kills, but this Akai is just apparently blatantly just doesn't really know what he's doing, to be fair, and so a lot of opportunities were wasted. In that case, we probably would have gotten a kill onto Hilda anyway, right? If that Akai actually pushed him all the way, or at least onto the tower. And here, with the help of Saber and Layla, we managed to get a kill onto Cyclops. Looks like a team fight is going on. God apparently wants to charge in, but come on, dude. Charging on the outside wall, yes, it does damage, but it doesn't really, you know, do much. Kagura has charged all the way back. Look at that mobility. Yes, on another note, I think Kagura should be nerfed. Yes. With so much mobility, the shield, the stun, her damage needs to be nerfed, or at least her second skill should not be able to be activated when she's stunned. I mean, like, I play Franco sometimes, occasionally, and when it comes against the Kagura, sometimes I'm just like, screw this, I'm not gonna hook Kagura, I'd rather hook, you know, the Cyclops over there, or hook the MM, right? Because the Kagura is just gonna run away after you hook. As long as Kagura has the umbrella, there's no way you can actually kill a Kagura, right? As you can see, my next item will be Oracle, and it's a little different from the unfortunately missed my hook there, and it's a little bit of a, I guess, unconventional for me because a lot of Ruby players will take a Athena shield, I think, to help to tank a little bit. But of course, with my boost of Tranquility, I think there really isn't much of a need for that until the very end, because Oracle gives you heal as well, Dominance Ice gives you some tankiness, and the Bloodlust plus the boost of Tranquility, it just helps your... It's kind of like, I would say that it's almost equivalent to a Hearthclaw, but not quite, right? A lot of people will take magic shields for the cooldown reduction. I think with my Bloodlust X, I am able to get the cooldown reduction I need, so I don't think magic shoes... I don't think I really need the magic shoes, right? And you can see I'm just spamming my skills, and my mana hasn't really fallen at all. So even though, as you can see in this game, right, even though we have been winning all the team fights and stuff, Hayabusa has actually won us in terms of pushing. He just pushed this top lane all the way, and it looks like he's gonna push the bottom lane as well. But it looks like team fight has started to commence here, and there's no point in me defending unless it's really a last resort. And here you see Hayabusa is still pushing, and I have to go down and defend if possible. Unlikely to be able to catch a Hayabusa, and he just came back just to defend because he has already cleared 2 lanes of turrets until their inhibitor, which is so annoying, right? So at this point, I think I decided to take Lord, which is a good choice because it just stop the enemy from freaking pushing, right? Because they have to defend the Lord. And now I have my maximum cooldown reduction sitting at 35% plus 5% from my Emblem roamer, and we're really good to go. As my first skill has a cooldown of 2.7 seconds, I think. Second skill sitting at not at the maximum level yet. Cooldown should be around 4.5 seconds, and my ultimate hook is every 15 seconds. Looks like Saber has gone in, and also Hilda, which is not a good choice. And this Akai apparently wants to out the 2 tanks, which is a bad idea. Looks like Layla is in a huge, terrible position. But with my second skill, I managed to CC the Hayabusa and CC Cyclops and Grog early on, and we managed to save this Layla from enemy death. Here, with my Focal Hook, managed to get this Hilda all the way back, and there's no way this Hilda is gonna survive, right? Because they're all 5v1. So yeah, looks like Saber has altered Cyclops, and with my help, we are able to get the kill onto Cyclops as well, and continue to push. So, well, this game turned out better than we thought. Well, probably because the enemy is noob or something, because they didn't actually stop our Layla from farming. I mean, we really had our own share of noobs, right? You just saw the Akai over there. He obviously didn't know what he was doing. Probably it was his first 10th game on Akai or something, and he doesn't play tank, so he has like no game sense whatsoever. But okay, one of the good things about Ruby, well, he has a lot of CC, and you can actually carry the game by yourself because you can just set up any engage favorably, just CC any hero you desire, and you can just get a kill pretty easily as long as your team is there. But don't use Ruby in solo kill because people will never follow up, and that's basically it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this ranked gameplay of Ruby, and I'll see you guys next time.